Hello everybody, my name is Algam, and welcome to Teleforum, an analog horror game where we are a reporter that is about to learn that perhaps some things are best left unknown. Okay, this is the right building. Hey, you got that camera on? On? Now? Yeah, it's best to have as much material as possible. We can edit it all later. We want the 6th floor. Can you get the button? Ooh, this is nice. Just point and click adventure. What is it? You look like you have something to say. Did you get authorization for this? Authorization? What are you talking about? They never approve sensational stories like this. You need to hand them the complete material. Get it? If it's already done, it's harder for them to refuse it. It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? They just told me how it happened. What are you used to, you know. You're lucky. I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it, right? He gave Celso a VHS tape. The VT operator? Right. Celso was supposed to broadcast the tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. Then, bam. It happened. Oh, we're here. Come on. Okay, we're going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. Go to the light side, head towards the trash bags. I got it right on my first try. I think it's that apartment just ahead. Here we are. Well, let's get ready, shall we? You can film her getting the door and all that. So should I knock on the door, ring the bell? What'll look better on video? So it's dealer's choice, eh? Ding dong. I wonder if she's up to stop. I hope the camera doesn't act up during. I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers right now. If she isn't, she will be now. Let me try that again. Knock knock. Got some pizza for you. Say, did you work with Walter for long? Some 4 years. Okay, that's pretty long. This hit me hard too, you know. I want to do something for him. And take advantage of the situation in the process. Sure, he'd say I'm demonstrating a sharp sense for opportunity. Alright, third time's the charm. What do you want? Hi, Mrs. Martins? We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. A homage. A kind of retrospective, you see? He worked at the station for so long. So we wanted to talk to you about him, about what happened. Right. Fine, come in. It might be good to talk about it. Homage? Why not? We can edit it later. Right now, we need the raw material. Come on, before she changes her mind. Oh my goodness, that is definitely not creepy at all. Thank you again for welcoming us, Mrs. Martins. Silva here will film our conversation, okay? Really now? I'll have to think about that. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea? Coffee? Oh, I never refuse a cup of coffee. I'll go make some. She pulled a fast one on you, huh? Forget that. Let's snoop around while we have the chance. Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by material here. This is a surefire way to either get in trouble with the law or get cursed by some evil spirit and find out something that I honestly never wanted to find out in the first place. Doggo. Who's a good boy? Or girl? Good one. We need a nice shot of gunpowder. Walter even carried the dog's picture in his wallet. He showed it around as if it were a photo of his son. Oh, it would be a shame if we only had shots of the same wall. So look around the whole room here, okay? Ooh, nice. A chicken. Is it gonna rain today? Hardly. The rooster says otherwise. Look. Nah, these roosters never get it right. Guess we can use this take to set the mood. That's some interesting things you got on the TV there. Hey, that TV shot looks good. Something funny about this TV. I think there was a lightning strike nearby the other day. Might have messed it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened the same day that Walter... you know. Whoa, VCR player. Fancy. How much is one of these going for now? Some 2 million cruzeros? More than that, I think. Walter took a loan to pay for this. He told me this one time he gave me a ride. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. She'll be back soon. Check it all you can now. Alright, how about that? Look, a daily trophy. Oh, right. Walter got one for an article he wrote back in the 70s. The station's owner thought this would make us stand out more, but it didn't happen. Local stations have zero chances against the big ones. I think they even had a lobby going on to hush this up. This isn't timed, is it? Look at this headline. The tragic passing of Walter Martins. So it's made the news already. And I'm surprised she actually kept the paper. Me too? I guess people have different ways of mourning. Look at this photograph. Some scenery? Not a very appealing scenery, plus it's out of focus. This photo has a story behind it. I can feel it. I might ask her about it during the interview. Alright. There's a painting here. I think Mrs. Martins painted this. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? No, thanks, I'm fine. Feel free to have one if you change your mind. So, did you think it over? I did. Let's get this done with. Great, we'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. Why? She doesn't need to look that creepy, alright? She could just have some better lighting. Are you ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Mrs. Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. Let's talk about the rooster. There was a storm then, right? Yes. I mean, I remember lightning struck nearby here. Right when... the television seems strange. Walter dedicated a good portion of his professional life to TV. I couldn't help but notice your television here. Yes, we had a blackout that day. There was a horrible lightning strike nearby, right after the broadcast. Almost gave me a heart attack. The TV hasn't been working properly since then. I leave it on so the house feels less empty. How about gunpowder? What's been getting you through these difficult times? Sorry, I thought the music changed. It kinda sounds like it did, actually. Gunpowder here helped me more than anything else. The dog. Of course, he's been quite sad. He knows some things, some myths. He misses Walter. At least taking care of him has my mind off things. No, the music definitely is changing and getting a lot creepier. How about the blurred photo on the shelf? You have a rather peculiar picture in your living room. That was the first picture I took with the two of us. I put the camera on a tripod and set it all up to take our picture. Then, well, this lapwing showed up out of nowhere. I think we were too close to its nest. The bird got furious and attacked the camera right when it took the picture. And then it attacked us. That was the result. A portrait neither of us appear in, from yours truly, the great photographer. He found it so funny we had it framed. I used to find it funny too. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Mrs. Martins. We have enough material already. He was so different, so nervous. I never expected him to. No one expected that, Mrs. Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun? The one he used during the show's broadcast? He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what Pereira told you back at the station, right? No, I was told he took poison. What? How can that be? My God. I knew it. Ever since he got that damn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? Celso examined the tape back at the studio. I think the film was burned, something like that. That wasn't the tape. Not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original one? Yes. Here. I don't know what he saw in this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear never to watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it, don't you? For your show. I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try to change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. haunted tape, I see. This is it. We have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Are you crazy? I'm out of here. I don't deal with voodoo juju or anything like that. Whoa, stop right there. I'm not letting you throw this opportunity away. Look, you don't have to watch it. Just film me as I'm watching it. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content into the video during editing. Right, and let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impressions on the film. We can fix it all on editing later. There, I'll press play. It's starting. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. These symbols, I can almost... Do they mean anything to you? Looking at them makes my head hurt. Sorry. My hee-hoo brain up here just can't make out what it is. Me, it's the eyes. Hey, I guess we're going to K-Corp now. Oh, it changed. Good. So he did go inside the building. What is this place? Looks like a school to me. Are those classrooms? Why do their clothes look so much like my high school uniform? He's just walking by everything. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Wait, look. There's someone up ahead. Well, I can't see it with your head blocking the way. That guy, he looks... This is some pretty nice ASMR. A nice ASMR session we got going on here. Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. Okay, I don't need the volume turned up, alright? Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, I couldn't make out anything, so it sounds like it mentioned someone named Oscar. Someone named... Oscar? I can't hear anything about an Oscar. I can't understand a damn thing. Let me turn up the volume one more time. I swear if you put a screamer in this... A bunch of diamonds. Okay, I've had it. I'm out of here. Lightning strike? Community TV. We'll be right back after these messages. Sign 8. Program Alpha. 0 reporter at 0 a.m. Oh, okay. Dedicating to the name, I see. Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera on? Let me remove the lens cover. Okay, hurry up. Let me get the button. 6th floor, apartment 608. You look like you've seen a ghost. You look different. I'm just nervous, alright? It's a simple job, don't worry. I cannot click on anything, but... Something is going to be on the other side of that door in one of these loops. Let's get to the 608 already. I'm gonna head towards the window. Continue towards the window. Yeah, is this gonna be a bad ending? What are you doing? How about you stop wasting our time? Can you do that? I thought we could shoot some footage here, you know, for the video. Okay. Well, you shot it, right? Come on, let's go. There's the apartment. Finally. I'll do the talking. Good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? You want to talk about Walter, right? I think maybe it's supposed to be the lady that says that, not Juliana. The recent events, everything's stuck in your throat, isn't it? Come in. It might be a good idea to speak to someone. Hey, aren't you coming on a little too strong here? No, we need to investigate this. She's got her whole life to mourn. Come on, get in. We're about to begin. Will you have anything? Tea? Coffee? No thanks. Well, I'll go make something anyway. Yeah, the dog's up this time. No, let's just... God damn it. We'll have to wait for her. I'll have a look around here. Yeah, whatever. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Hey, Gunpowder. He seems a little nervous. Uneasy. Or is he afraid? Look at all these certificates. Walter wasn't a complete dumbass, unlike some people back at the studio. Right. But I don't recognize any of these institutions. Let's see. So many books. Huh. There's one missing. Hey, it's a bird this time. Look, he made it to the news. Walter Martin's tragic death, traces of arsenic found. Arsenic? Was that it? Hey, there's a weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there and take it off. What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump, right? So take it down. It's getting on my nerves. No, I'm not gonna do that. Do you always talk back like that? It's just a little favor, come on. We'll put it back up later. I'm not messing up the poor woman's home. Fine. I'm pretty sure there was a pair of boots here when we came in. Was there? There. Let's get to the point. Walter took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original is here, with you. How do you know that? You examined the one he had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. Do you know where he found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. Hey, she's a widow. What's gotten into you? I don't have time for this. But, fine, you're right. This whole thing is making me antsy. You know what? Why don't you go check up on her? Even better, interview her. You always wanted to do that, right? Well, here's your chance. See if she's up to answering some questions about the origin of this tape. Yeah, I'd rather be spending my time here than with the haunted tape that's probably going to put some intrusive thoughts into my head. There she is. Deep breaths. What's the smell? It's not the cigarette. No focus. If I do a good job, it'll probably still change nothing, but I still want to do it. I'm doing this just for myself, am I not? Mrs. Martins? What is it? Are you done? Not yet. Juliana's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I wanted to ask you some questions. For your program, shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Actually, I got worried about you, ma'am. I've seen many people like that girl in this line of work. Because of Waltuh. People who stop at nothing, eh? Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You'd better think very carefully about these questions of yours. My head's about to burst. I get the feeling that I shouldn't be asking about the tape. So, how was Waltuh on that day? How are you doing? Terrible. I haven't slept since, you know. Maybe I should have seen it coming. The atmosphere at home changed ever since that tape showed up. I would watch it many times a day, locked up in the room. He'd say he'd almost get it, but it never showed me anything. He never showed it to me. Why did you keep the tape? I have no idea why I kept the thing. I should have burned it, crushed it with a hammer, but I couldn't. I think I see him when I look at the tape, you know? Just thinking about that girl alone in my living room watching that thing makes my skin crawl. Say, why is she so interested in the tape? I wouldn't know. No? Isn't that why you came here? I mean, isn't that what the story's about? I don't remember? Don't you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I could swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've seen her at the studio? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yes. Why are you in this anyway? Well, this is my job. I don't get to pick my tasks. So you choose to admit yourself. Right. No. I shouldn't blame you. You're not at fault. Not really. You know, I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder. The allure of a sensationalist piece of news. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this tape, from this whole thing. It really didn't cause anything positive until now. I know that better than anyone. And if that's the case, wouldn't it be better to stop? Maybe it would be better. Well, I don't want this story to be broadcast. I'm telling you quite plainly. Drop the camera. You serious? You can tell them the crazy old lady clawed at you. I don't care. Here. A little push out the window. It's for the best, alright? It's probably gonna end the game, but... What the hell? Welcome back to Community TV. Here are the programs that are showing for tonight. At 8:08, it's Sign 8. At 10:10, it's Program Alpha. At T124, it's Teleforum. I need to reach that apartment. The apartment. Which apartment? 816, definitely. 816. These stairs. They never end. Had someone else with me? Jewel. Okay, this isn't fair. It's spelled this way, but whenever they were referring to Juliana, it was spelled this way, so this really isn't fair. That's right. That witch. That tape. What I saw in it. I saw the past of a future that never happened. In which future do I exist now? From which past did I come? The apartment. She stayed there. Okay, well... better to record everything. Everything can be used. Oh, come on, don't make me... This sound. Do I really want to follow it? No, I need to think. Okay, fine. Since nothing else worked. What is this door? Is this where she was? The door won't budge. But there's a grate. I don't need to see what's in there. I don't know what's in there. And I'd rather it stay this way. I'm going back. Oh. Weird smell here. Where did I smell this before? Let me guess, it's a corpse? Let's go that way. Yep, Gunpowder? Hello, Gunpowder. What happened here? Where's the dog here? Where's your owner, Hey, Gunpowder? Where's your owner? Am I imagining things? Or is the dog avoiding the apartment? Oh no, not now. Come on. Ugh. Gunpowder? Come back here. What's gotten into him? He just dashed down the hall. Eh? Looks like he was lying on top of some note. I'm going after Gunpowder. I don't need to inspect that note. Gunpowder? I'm going inside. No, I want to leave this place. Enough. This story. It was all wrong since the start. The elevator would be faster, the stairs seem safer. I'm going down the stairs. Because we took the elevator to get up. So I imagine that that's going to be the bad choice, right? The stairs. I found the stairs. Don't tell me I did the backwards jump. Gunpowder? I'm going inside. No, I want to leave this place. The elevator would be faster. Can I just go already? No, don't tell me this thing's not going to let me go. A forest? Well, I've exhausted all my options, so... Am I? Going inside? Really? Really? I will... I just noticed it now. And it's awful. I need to say this out loud. The camera carries me. Not the other way around. I can't even tell when this started. Perhaps a long time ago? Maybe when I submitted my application? Gunpowder? I'm going in. Something's going to jump scare me. I can feel it. Oh boy. Yeah. Yep. The chair's gone now. Can I go, please? Oh my goodness. Well, only way is forward. Yep, here's the jump scare. Definitely. Hey, it's gunpowder. Okay, at least the dog is here, alright? It's going to show Teleforum. Hey, it's Waltuh.
Caros telespectadores, boa noite. Hoje nós teremos uma transmissão especial do nosso programa. Possivelmente a minha última. E com ela trago um comunicado a fazer para todos vocês. Descobri algo nas últimas semanas que tem me assombrado desde então. Palavras não serão o bastante para descrever o que descobri. Portanto, eu vou precisar mostrar. E talvez isso venha assombrar vocês, assim como tem me assombrado. Mas a minha profissão, o meu trabalho, foi revelar a verdade durante todos esses anos. E se quisermos nos libertar, preciso que todos saibam disso que tenho a mostrar. Por isso, peço que todos sintonizem bem seus aparelhos. Não cruzem suas pernas, isso é importante. Mas fiquem confortáveis com a coluna reta. E observem com atenção.
So you were going to doom us all, huh? Oh, okay. This is what the intro showed, but it's different. Ah, interesting. Let's go back and try to see if we can get these two shots here. Are you done? No, I'm not done yet. It's an opportunity for me. Waltuh also worked many jobs before settling as an anchorman. Radio, sound operator, and so on. Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You better think very carefully about these questions. How was Walter on that day? Normal, just like any other day. He spent so much time watching that thing, but his behavior was the same. He was uneasy, but I never thought it would come down to this. I'm not sure you've seen it, but he left a note. I only noticed it minutes after it had already happened. The only strange thing that day was that he made a copy of the tape. Why did he make a copy? Why did we copy anything? To preserve, to share. That's what I think, at least. To share. Just thinking about that girl, alone in my living room, watching that thing. Yes, it makes your skin crawl. You see, I'm also interested in the tape. Of course. The copy ended up being blank, right? Or got burned? I'm not sure. I can see how this would entice you. It is a mystery, after all. But don't you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? Yes, we are having déjà vu. Can we conclude the interview first? No, we can't. You came here. I didn't call anybody. I have the right to ask my questions. You know, I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder, and yes, that's precisely why we need to investigate. Do we really need to? Is it really the search for the truth that's motivating the story you're working on? Or is it something else? It is. I want to know. At least you're being honest. Look, I've got a splitting headache. Go check if she's done, then leave, please. I want my living room back. Thank you for the interview, Mrs. Martins. It's different this time. What's going on in there? An aurora borealis? At this time of year, this time of day, localized entirely within your apartment. Community TV. Look at our fine programs that we got running today. Waltuh. I'm not doing this right now, Waltuh. I want to watch the Zero program, Waltuh. I need to reach the apartment. The apartments. Which apartment? 608. Yes, that was it. I had someone else with me. Juliana. That's right. The witch. That tape. What I saw in it. I was seeing and forgetting the name of what I saw. How many things have I already forgotten? And how many fixed memories have I recalled? The apartment. She stayed there. Better to record everything. Everything can be used. I need to go on. Is this the right way? Yep, this is the way. Because I can hear something. I'll look at the notes. Keep going. He's going to run away, but he will leave a note behind. I hope this doesn't... I'm really hoping that this isn't going to change anything drastically. Inspect the note. It's a note. I've had it, and did what I shouldn't. Now all I see is edited in my memories. I'm surrounded by forms, figures that mean nothing to me. Anything more than that terrorizes me, like the face of my memories. If anyone reads this, don't leave Gunpowder alone. She also... Ugh, these letters are giving me vertigo. Wait, the dog. Where did he go to? Gunpowder? I'm going inside. Yes, I am indeed going inside. I just noticed it now. And it's awful. Let's keep it to ourselves. No, forget it. I'm only doing this to gather as much footage as possible. I was told that it was important once. Gunpowder, I'm going in. I get the feeling this changed the ending. Oh man. I'm gonna have to play through all of this again. Anything here? Anything? Nope, just this. I swear if I did not unlock both of those films, I am unfortunately just gonna call it quits.
Boa noite.
Esteemed viewers,
Hoje nós
good night.
teremos uma
Today we'll have
transmissão
a special
especial do nosso
broadcast in our show.
Pois, se está vendo isso, acredito que já seja tarde demais. As lentes deles já se tornaram nossos olhos. Tudo que vemos. Eu entendo o afã em buscar mais, entender mais. Mas já sabe o que aconteceu comigo por tentar fazer o mesmo. Por que seguiu esse mesmo caminho? Bom, não importa. Já chegou a verdade, telespectador. E ela tem um custo. Mas não precisamos pagar tudo. Não precisamos nos submeter. Ouça. Eles não têm controle disso. Não ainda. Desligue o vídeo. Vá embora e não volte. Escapará por entre os dedos deles. A maior das rebeldias. Vá embora. Não volte.
I thought the ending was going to be the same, and so I was going to read it out loud, but I do have a policy. If there's any voice-acted parts, I should not speak over them. Ah, it didn't glitch out this time. Oh man, do I go through all of that again? Nah, I'm not. Sorry. I need to see what's in there. Goodbye, Julianne. That woman. Looking at her was like staring down a hole in the world. My head hurts. I want to leave. Yep, it's a weird smell. The smell. It's stronger here. Follow the smell. The smelly smell that smells. Smelly. Is this the apartment? It smells coming from inside the apartment. Oh, I know what it is. The smell. It's ozone. Look into the smell's origin. I'm back here. So that was Teleforum. An interesting game. I think what it's talking about is kind of how sometimes whenever people are trying to get the story out, it ends up becoming less about exposing the truth or bringing closure to anybody that was involved in it, and more about just having a story out there, right? A sensationalist story. You can kind of see this whenever the cameraman says that it's not him in control of the camera anymore. It's more like the camera is controlling his body, pushing him towards the story, and we can kind of see this in several parts of the game, where despite our choices to try to leave and get away from this whole thing, we end up being pushed towards it almost. Ends up feeling more like an obsession than anything. Other than that, I think it would be a pretty neat idea of just like a creature that's just a camera and their whole existence is just getting stories, right? It could be like a parasite that just takes over your body and you're just compelled to, I don't know, capture the story of a tragic event or something like that. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents anyway. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and wherever you are, I wish you a good day, evening, or night, and stay safe, everyone.